I'm excited. I'm going to really focus on this because this is really, really powerful. I'm in a groove. I'm feeling it right now. And when you feel it, it's called momentum. Momentum is that thing is once you practice something long enough, it starts to kick in. You start really feeling it. You feel that it's working. You understand it. It's kind of like when you feel it, it's when the knowledge you know and your understanding actually literally connect. That is when you're in momentum, and that's a powerful thing. Michael Jackson says it best. He says he'd always feel the music. Don't think about it, feel it. And that's how he made a lot of hits. And a lot of times people think more than they feel. And when you think more than you feel, you tend to get in your own way. So I'm going to talk about it today. I was looking for it online all day. I was searching for it, looking for it, searching for it. And I was looking, and I didn't find it. You know what that is? Take a guess. If you said stress the deal, you are absolutely correct. Stressing the deal is hard to find on any type of Google. Come on, people. It's so important. It's so important when you're trying to close people. If you don't know how to stress the deal, you're not going to do it. It's not going to happen. They're going to leave you like, let me think about it, this, that, and the other. You're going to hear everything. But when you stress the deal, oh my gosh. Now, when it comes to this, remember, everything we do when it comes to marketing or sales, it's one of 5 things that you can always find your issue in. And I really want you to really focus on this because this is important. Look at your 5 steps to a conversation. We just overlook them because we think it's some extra secret sauce to this stuff. It really isn't. The answer is in your 5 steps. It's your intro, okay, which is your introduction, your short story. Then number 3 is your presentation. Number 4 is your close. And number 5 is your rehash. It's always a problem in one of those if you're not having the kind of success you want. We're going to focus on the presentation, and we're going to jump in where that stressing the deal is. Now, stressing the deal is literally the transition from the presentation into the close. Stressing the deal is what happens right before you ask that qualifying yes question and then assume that sale. Now, it's important. Please pay attention. Write this down. So, when it comes to stressing the deal, which is so hard to find online, it's the high versus the low price. It is the retail price versus the wholesale price. It is the difference between what it actually is and what the person who you are talking to at present is able to get it for if they get it right now. So think about this. Stressing the deal. The word stress means to underline. All right. So in a piece of paper, if I was to write something to a person and it was something important, I would underline parts I need them to understand is very, very valuable. The darker the underline, the more important that piece of information is. Well, we don't have a piece of paper when we're talking to someone face to face. So how do we stress something? How do we underline it? How do we boldly underline it to let the person know this is important? Guess what you do? You pause. That's right. The longer the pause, the heavier the underline. Okay? Light pause is just a little thin underline. Longer the pause, the longer the underline. And what that simply means is this part's important. So when you're stressing the deal, make the pause. Pause. It's important because the pause is what's stressing it. It is saying this is important. Okay? So I'm going to use an example. All right? So I've turned and burned a person. And I've already impulsed them. Now they're coming. And what I said before I turned and burned them is this. This is why everybody's been grabbing this. Let me show you. I turn around, walk them over to the table or wherever you are. And I grab and I say, this right here retails for $80 with a lifetime warranty. Now that's typical for something like this, and I get them to agree. But for Sam's Club members, or wherever you are, for who you are, for whatever makes them special, and you are qualified them, you are that, right? Okay. They're doing it today for just $60. Pause. You see that? I just underlined $60. Keep that in mind. Now, all this extra stuff I'm going to give them, I'm going to pause on each piece. You're going to get this, and you're going to get this, and you're also going to get this. All of this retails for $320. But right now, today, just $60. That's crazy, right? That's the stress the deal. All right. Learn how to stress that deal, those pauses, because they need to see what they're getting. Underline the important words. Pausing equals underlining. Pausing equals underlining. Okay. That is how you stress the deal. I'm telling you, it's going to work magic in your life. Learn how to use it. Okay. My name is Antonio Johnson. If you need to ask me a question, AntonioJohnson@yahoo.com. Y'all have yourselves a marvelous day.